This is what you get when you come around watching Chef Culver. You're going to learn how to cook food right. I couldn't even wait. I had to eat that. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cooking with Culver. This is actually the first dish I'm making myself on this channel. I had to do the voiceover again because it was a little bit too loud in my kitchen to actually just give you guys the full glory. Maybe one day I'll actually be able to have a quiet place to cook at. But today I'm gonna make some baked macaroni and cheese for you guys. Yes, baked macaroni and cheese, and I'm gonna show you how to do it right. And if you don't make baked macaroni and cheese right and that joint's looking too light, hey, that's a you problem. But if you follow this video just like I show you, you're gonna have this baked macaroni and cheese looking beautiful. First, you're gonna get this water to a boil, right? Once that water is boiling, you want to put a little bit of salt in that water too. You drop them noodles in that joint. See how we got the noodles in there? Get to a boil, let it simmer around. You're gonna reduce that heat, stir it up occasionally, keep that joint boiling. Boil it till the noodles are nice, soft, and tender. Okay? Now once you get them noodles nice, soft, and tender, you're gonna want to strain them noodles out. I like to strain the noodles out straight from the pot. So I got a strainer spoon. Pop. Ain't nothing gonna be too dry around here. Nothing goes to waste. Nothing goes to waste. Yeah, this is how we be doing it. That looks good enough to eat right now, even without the cheese on it. So now we over here. I got my little sous chef on the side. She's helped me add stuff. You know, it gets a little cuckoo over here, whatever. Part of the reason why we had to turn it down, we added a little bit of Lowry seasoning salt to it. You can add whatever seasonings you like, but I'm trying to go low on seasoning. I'm trying to get myself a little bit more healthy. Now look at all this cheese we added. Look at all the cheese we added. Look at all the cheese we added. We adding cheese to that junk. Adding cheese to that junk. You want to add a little bit of milk and add a little bit of cheese. Add a little bit of milk and add a little bit of cheese. You mix it all up, get that seasoning all through that joint. Mix it all up, get the seasoning all through that joint. So we mixing the seasoning and the milk, and then my baby girl gonna throw in that cheese, throwing the cheese, and it look like it's on fire right now, don't it? Matter of fact, I'm gonna switch that up. I'm gonna have the table look like it's on fire, cause this dish is on fire. It's really on fire. You see us adding all that cheese. You see us adding all that cheese, and it wouldn't be a Chef Culver dish if we didn't have CGI. Gotta have CGI in my kitchen. Gotta have that CGI in my kitchen. Yeah, special effects. The only cook with special effects. We cooking with special effects. Oh yeah. My baby kept trying to put her hands in the jar. I'm like, baby girl, leave it be. She said, no. We got a spoon to mix that joint up. But I also had to throw it in. I'm gonna get what I used 2 pans. I was just shaking it up. Because that spatula was not getting it through. We had way too much for that little pan. But we pulled it off. Right. So I mixed it all up. Mix it. I'm whipping it like I'm sitting there. You don't even know, y'all. Whip it through the glass. Yeah, whip it through the glass. Oh, that's looking good, don't it? Don't that look good? Yeah, it's definitely looking good. Ooh, all mixed up good. And that's after I put the pan on top. I give it a couple shakes. I ain't had my tripod that can reach up there, and you want to put that cheese on top to seal the deal. You're gonna want that cheesy crust on top. Yeah. You see how that's coming along? And it's best to use condensed milk, but we used whole milk in this edition of cooking baked macaroni and cheese on the Cooking with Culver channel. Yeah, homemade food. The only thing is, most nights I just eat chicken and rice, but we got a couple more videos coming down the pipeline from this whole cooking fiasco we had going on over here. Yeah, look forward to, I'm gonna make some salmon fried rice and some honey fried rice coming up in a few days. And I'm gonna do some air fried salmon and some air fried rice. Yeah. I gotta teach y'all how to use the air fryer next. See, we got that looking nice, looking good. You wanna put that oven on 400. Put that oven on 400, right? Let it preheat. And then when the oven preheats, then you're going to take it, drop it in the oven. After you foil it, drop it in the oven. After you foil it, make sure you add the foil. Make sure you add the foil, because the foil will contain it, will keep all the juices up in that pan. Up in the pan. Once that preheating done, and you hear your little preheat thing off or whatever, unless you got the old school oven. If you got an old school oven, yeah, you're gonna have to preheat a little bit differently. When you get that in the foil, you get that stuff put together right, and then we about to drop it in the oven. Drop it in the oven. Fold in the corners, then fold the sides. You want to get the corners first. Don't cut the corners, then you do the sides. 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 Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. This gonna be some good macaroni and cheese. This is gonna be some good macaroni and cheese. What you know about macaroni cheese on the daily? I could eat macaroni cheese every day, B. Now the oven's hot. Now the oven's hot. We putting it in the oven. We putting it in the oven. We're putting it in the oven. Let that joint heat up for about 20 minutes. 400 degrees. Oh, I did it 350. No wonder why it took so long. 400 degrees. Put it on there for 20 minutes. See the timer coming up? See the timer coming up? 20 minutes. After that timer gets done, you're going to do another 15 minutes. So then when you pull it out of the oven, it should be looking like that, right? And you're going to want to sit there and turn your oven to 450 degrees on a broil. And then you're going to put that joint back in there and let it get nice and crispy on top, right? Nice and crispy on top. You can see in the thumbnail art. You can definitely see it in the thumbnail art, right? But yeah, that's starting to look real good. Extra cheesy. All the cheese, threw it on the top and the bottom. Cheese on the top, cheese on the bottom. Cheese all through it. You see that cheesy mac. See that cheesy mac. As you see, we upping up the temperature right there. We gonna up that temperature to 450 degrees for another 15 minutes, and then it's over. And watch us pull it out. Watch when we pull it out. Yeah, we about to pull it out the oven. Woo, that looks good. That looks beautiful. That looks lovely, 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 lovely. You keep seeing the thumbnail for my CGI art? Yeah, that's how we do it around here. We definitely doing it real big, real cheesy. Now watch me cut into this joint right here. Let's see how this is looking. Woo! And this is what you get when you come around watching Chef Culver. You're gonna learn how to cook food right. I couldn't even wait. I had to eat that